I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
So apparently you guys didn't like my last video. Well, that was a $60 Fiverr video because I can't edit for so this time what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be the editor and you guys get to watch. Okay, but seriously, why is my top comment, "You look like someone that would expect is concerned about private server drama"? I do not. So this is the last video on TurtleWoW probably, unless Designer Dave wants to say something stupid again in my comment section. Someone also mentioned as well that I probably am just pissed off because I got banned from TurtleWoW. I haven't got banned from TurtleWoW, but I'll ban the account now and let them know who I am at this point, because let's be honest here. If you got someone in your comment section who's coercing with TurtleWoW, we all know that they're watching too. So here's the account. You can see it's very much so alive on the RP server. There's my Death Demise character. Forgive me, by the way, I'm still recovering, so I'm a bit sick, but I'll try not to cough. This is a character that I just decided to level. I have 2 other accounts, but they're all named similarly. I'm just too lazy to edit out my log in and log out part. Excuse me. So we're loading in here. I'm not going to do any edits here, just so you see I'm not bullshitting. Oh, I'm logging into a private server, wrong account. Whatever. So loading in, you can see I'm very much so not banned whatsoever, by any means. You can see I have no active quests. You can see within my inventory I have almost nothing. Everything's good. I have talents. If I go /playtime /played, there we go. Total death counted 520. Total days played 7 days 3 hours. By the way, remember that's like looped in days, so that's like raw 24 hours. I just have not been banned whatsoever. Total quests completed 10. This account has 100% been botted on, hasn't been touched. But hey, guess what? You know, security and everything, we got you there. TurtleWoW security is absolute garbage. Now you may be thinking, what about the quality of the server? And that's completely fine, but let me show you a few things that you can see in the span of 20 seconds before you even continue out of the starting zones. You guys also mentioned, for example, at least on the thread, TurtleWoW's quality is actually really good. Is it? Is it? Is it genuinely? Is it? Because according to this mini-map, it's cut. I made a video on this before as well when I was actually trying to go through it. It's probably just easier if I show you a clip. You notice right off the bat, this is floating already. So this is floating, already cut. This tree is floating, already cut. This tree is obviously floating. You can just tell, already a giveaway. Just straight up floating. And we're just going up. This takes less than a second to fix on each individual tree, by the way. And this has been here for years. Years, I tell you. Now, I know these things are really small, if you will, on the spectrum of big issues versus small issues, but I'm just showing you the quality because a quality server cares about the smallest details. And even on the main world map, any custom area you can actually see completely. There's no fog of war or anything on the sense of discovery. You know that something's there, pretty much. It doesn't matter. It's all shown. So it's really frustrating, if you will, but I digress. Now, there are, of course, other issues and whatnot in regards to the raids. I've seen an exploit, for example, in regards to just duplicating items and stuff of that nature. But, hey, who am I, right? One of the original reasons why I even made this video was because of how biased and untrue the r/WoW servers thread is. And so while I was actually recording the previous video, I actually caught one of the threads just disappear talking about the TurtleWoW leak. Hey, you know, this is about my server. For example, if we go down the
1 hour later.
So you go here and you look at the servers. And look, you guys literally saw moments ago when But this kind of stuff has been going on for months, if not years at this point. I mean, heck, you recently just had Torta delete their Discord account, whether it was before or after this video, and now we don't even know who Shenna is anymore, just completely gone. What Torta can't run from, however, is the simple fact that they haven't reported the leak to the GDPR yet. This leak is nowhere to be seen, and if anything, they're just hiding it under the rug, like I showed you in the past video, where no matter what, even if you type, and we'll get to that in a second, everything just vanishes. By law, according to the GDPR for Europe, you're supposed to report these leaks, or else you're going to face up to 4% of your entire earnings in a fee. Now, Torta, I understand that you might think that you can get away with this quite fast, and so is your team. Heck, I even think Dave thinks that you guys are going to get away with this, considering how he's still helping you guys. However, when you have money and you make money, there becomes a money trail, and so that money that you have is all gonna be, you know, traced back to you.
This is day 2 of editing and recording, and I just woke up, so my voice, my face, everything looks like terrible, but hey, at least I have good lighting, right? What the hell is this? I should record my videos earlier in the morning. The TurtleWoW drama has gotten so bad at this point that even modders themselves are just getting outright banned. You have Imdic, who's been part of the modding scene for fucking years at this point now, who's still to this day, even though he's banned from Azeroth Core, one of the largest contributors to Azeroth Core, just instantly getting banned inside the Discord. And then you have TT, or is it Titty? No one really knows. Who's the only active contributor over to Naja on that side of things, where it's quite literally the program they're using to modify their map files, and they're willing to ban that guy who's basically just there to help out the f***ing community. Oh, and don't for a second think that maybe I forgot about you, Torta, on how you're a gold seller, because, yeah, I have those photos too. And it just so happens that, remember about the leak? All your GM logs have been leaked since 2018, so we've been able to see that you've been doing this the whole time. It's not something that's completely new. Maybe this is actually why you deleted your Discord account, so now we can't track you down in terms of figuring out who the hell you are. But don't worry, it's not like we have proof that your GMs were buying stuff off of the auction house for sometimes absolutely insane prices, or the fact that they were creating auctions. I mean, heck, maybe we'll even forget the fact that there's a GM account with absolutely no playtime whatsoever in terms of just hours that's quite literally named Shinna that just so happens to be level 60, right? I mean, that surely should just be a coincidence. There's no way in hell you're even on this server, right? Never. I was editing this part of the video really quick because I was like, hey, why the hell not? And I just realized that inside my very same picture, there's literally a level 60 account that's called Gold Seller with no playtime whatsoever as well. Like, how? And it's level 60. How? Well, that concludes me reporting on this drama. Subscribe!
Paradigm, 3 scoop, creatine, steam room, equinox, 3 bathhouse, giving me triceratops, 3 short kings in the squad like Eric. I'ma take your chick like it's thief in the night. You off, I'm on, it's the circle of life. I'ma top my shit, yeah.